You work hard to lose weight. You clean up your eating. You start moving more. You see the scale finally inch down. And then out of nowhere, the weight comes back. Sometimes fast. Sometimes even more than before. If that roller coaster sounds familiar, it's not because you failed, and it's not because your body is broken. It's because no one explained what's really happening inside your fat cells when you lose weight. Fat isn't just extra padding. Fat is also a storage locker, your body's safety deposit box for things that don't want floating in your bloodstream. If you don't deal with what's inside that storage locker, your body will do the one thing it must do to protect you. It will rebuild the locker. It will put the fat back. Let's make this crystal clear. Every day, you and I are exposed to dozens, sometimes hundreds of chemicals. Pesticides on produce, plasticizers from packaging and bottles, residues from cleaning products, fragrances, and hormone disruptors in cosmetics. Your liver and kidneys work non-stop to filter them out. But when the incoming load is higher than your body can process, it has a plan. B. It sequesters those chemicals in fat tissue, especially around your belly and around your vital organs. Why fat? Because many of these molecules are lipophilic. They dissolve in fat far better than in water. Parking them in fat is safer than letting them bang around your brain, your heart, your pancreas, and your nerves. So far, your body is being smart. But here's the twist no one talks about. When you finally start losing fat, those cells shrink. The contents of the locker get released back into circulation. Scientists call a big class of these chemicals POPs, persistent organic pollutants. It's persistent because they don't break down easily. Organic because they're carbon-based like you and me, so they blend right in. And pollutants because your body doesn't want them hanging around. What happens during weight loss? Blood levels of these POPs go up, not a little measurably. Reviews of multiple human studies show that for every 2 to 3 pounds you lose, POPs in your blood can rise by 2 to 4%. Lose 20 pounds and you might see a 20 to 40% increase. Lose 100 pounds and levels can be multiple times higher end. They can stay elevated for months. Now, think about how you felt the last time you hit a plateau. More fatigue, more cravings, more irritability. A sense that you were pushing the gas pedal while the engine flooded. That wasn't imaginary. When those stored chemicals re-enter your bloodstream, your filters, especially your liver, get slammed. Inflammation rises. Hormones that manage energy and appetite, insulin, cortisol, leptin, get scrambled. Your brain starts asking for quick, comforting fuel. Sugar, ultra-processed snacks, anything easy to digest. And your body goes right back into survival mode. Does the protective thing it's designed to do. It rebuilds the storage locker. Fat regain isn't a moral failure. It's a protective response to a toxic bottleneck. So the solution isn't diet harder. The solution is open the exits while the fat comes off. You need to lower the incoming load, keep the detox pathways moving, and feed the organs that do the heavy lifting. Here's how to do it simply, predictably, and without weird gimmicks. First, reduce what's coming in. I use a simple acronym. C.R.A.P is for processed carbs, white breads, crackers, pastries, sugary cereals, and flour-based snacks. They're stripped of fiber and loaded with additives. They spike insulin, which tells your body to store energy instead of burn it. Swap them for slow carbs with the fiber intact. Steel-cut oats, quinoa, lentils, beans, sweet potatoes, whole fruit instead of juice. R is for rancid oils. Soybean, corn, cottonseed, canola, and the mystery vegetable oil, especially when they're used for frying. These oils oxidize easily and integrate into your cell membranes, making them fragile and inflamed. Choose extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil for higher heat, or a little coconut oil. When you eat out, bias toward grilled, baked, steamed, or air-fried options. A is for artificial additives, especially artificial sweeteners and colors. Zero sugar doesn't mean zero impact. For many people, sweeteners ramp up cravings and can disturb the gut, which is vital for detox. If you need a sweet taste while you transition, keep it minimal and use honey or maple sparingly. Or mix a small amount of stevia with real sugar to keep total dose low while satisfying your palate. P is for processed proteins, ultra-processed deli meats. Low-quality shakes full of gums, fillers, and flavor enhancers. Protein is crucial during fat loss, but the quality matters. Prioritize clean sources, pasture-raised eggs, wild-caught fish, grass-fed beef, organic poultry, Greek yogurt without added sugar, and plant proteins like lentils or tofu if you tolerate soy well. Cutting crap isn't about perfection. It's about removing the daily drip that overwhelms your filters so they can handle the surge that comes with fat loss. Second, open the exit doors. Toxins don't evaporate. They leave through organs. Your main exits are liver, kidneys, gut, lungs, skin, lymph, and ironically fat. When any of these are sluggish, the load recirculates. For kidneys, hydrate on a schedule, not by accident. Aim for about half your body weight in ounces of water daily. Add a squeeze of lemon once or twice a day. Herbal supports like dandelion and ginger tea are simple ways to encourage flow. If your doctor has you on fluid restrictions, follow that guidance. Otherwise, consistency is key. For your gut, fiber is your friend because it binds and carries things out. Shoot for 25 to 30 grams a day from a mix of leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, chia seeds, ground flax, beans, and berries. If raw veggies bother you, steam or roast them. If large beans bloat you, try lentils or split peas. One easy habit: add a tablespoon of chia or ground flax to your yogurt or oats each morning. That's a fiber-binding agent with almost no effort for the lymph system. Movement is the pump. 10 minutes of brisk walking, shadow boxing, or a mini trampoline session can do more for lymph flow than an hour of sitting in a gym sauna scrolling your phone. Stretch your ankles and calves throughout the day. Those muscle contractions help push lymph upward. For your skin and lungs, sweat a little and breathe a little deeper. A hot shower followed by 30 to 60 seconds of cool water stimulates circulation and the nervous system. A short interval session, 20 seconds of effort, 40 seconds easy, repeated 8 to 10 times, will raise your heart rate without wrecking you and will encourage sweating and oxygen turnover. And of course, deliver the command center, which leads to step 3. Feed your filters, especially your liver, the raw materials they need. Your liver relies on amino acids and specific nutrients to neutralize and package waste. That's why adequate protein matters during fat loss, not bro science, actual biochemistry. Build meals around a palm-sized protein source and fill half the plate with non-starchy veggies. Include sulfur-rich vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, onions, garlic as. They support key detox pathways. Add choline-rich foods like eggs, salmon, and beef liver pate if you enjoy it. Choline helps move fat and toxins out of the liver. Support bile flow with bitter foods, arugula, dandelion greens, artichoke, lemon, and water. If you don't have a gallbladder, pay special attention to smaller, more frequent portions of healthy fats and those bitter foods to keep digestion comfortable. Sleep might be the most underrated detox tool you have. Short sleep raises cortisol. Cortisol raises blood sugar. And both push insulin up the exact state that favors fat storage and slows detox. Set a consistent wind down. Dim lights, screens off, cool room, a brief stretch, or breathing drill. You don't have to be perfect. You do have to be boringly consistent. Now, let us put this into a simple 7-day open the exits routine you can repeat whenever you re-in a fat loss phase. Day 1, clean the inputs. Remove the biggest crap sources you currently eat. If that's sweetened yogurt, swap to unsweetened Greek yogurt with berries and cinnamon. If it's fried takeout at lunch, switch to a protein bowl with double veggies and olive oil dressing. If it's evening snacks, prepare a plate of carrots, cucumbers, olives, a small wedge of cheese, or apple slices with a tablespoon of nut butter. The goal isn't starvation. The goal is clean fuel. Day 2, fiber focus. Hit 25 to 30 grams. Build a salad the size of your head with mixed greens, a cup of chopped broccoli or cabbage, beans or lentils, olive oil, lemon, and your protein of choice. You'll notice digestion gets more regular. It's an exit opening. Day 3, liver love. Include bitter leaves or artichoke. Add lemon to water twice, and build your protein around eggs, salmon, or chicken thighs. Cook with olive oil. If coffee on an empty stomach makes you jittery, have it with or after your first meal, rather than as your first meal. Day 4, sweat and breathe. Do 10 minutes of intervals. 20 seconds brisk effort, 40 seconds easy, repeated 10 times. Finish with a hot shower and a short cool rinse. Sleep 8 hours if you can. Day 5, Repeat day 2's fiber target and add a tablespoon of chia or ground flax to a smoothie or yogurt. This is a natural binder that helps escort fat-soluble waste through the gut. Day 6, movement snacks. 2 or 3 times during the day, do a 5-minute walk or a short mobility routine, hip circles, calf raises, shoulder openers. Keep the lymph moving. Day 7, reflect and reset. Notice which changes made you feel less puffy, more regular, and less snacky. Keep those. Drop the ones that felt like a chore.
Nice.
The best detox is the one you can actually repeat. Let's also talk about 3 common mistakes that trigger regain. Mistake 1. Massive calorie cuts with dirty inputs. Slashing calories while relying on ultra-processed shakes and bars might drop the scale fast. But it hammers your liver and gut when your fat stores open up. Fast loss plus dirty fuel equals faster rebound. Mistake 2. Cheat days that turn into chemical days. One pizza won't ruin you. But a day of high sugar, high alcohol, fried and seed oil foods during active fat loss is like opening the vault and pouring gasoline on your detox fire. If you want a treat, plan a single, high-quality version and keep the rest of the day clean. Mistake 3. Ignoring recovery. If your sleep is chaotic and your stress is spiking, your body reads that as danger. In danger, we store. In safety, we release. A 10-minute wind down is not optional. It's part of the plan. Here's the mindset shift that makes this sustainable. Your body wasn't sabotaging you. It was protecting you. Your fat kept harmful molecules out of circulation when your filters were overloaded. When you lose fat, those molecules come out of hiding. If the exits are open and the filters are fed, they leave. If not, your body rebuilds the locker. So yes, stay in a sensible calorie deficit. Yes, prioritize protein. Yes, keep lifting or doing resistance work to protect muscle. But layer these 3 pillars on top. Cut crap, open the exits, and feed your liver. If you follow this approach, weight loss stops feeling like a fight and starts feeling like a release. You'll notice fewer cravings, steadier energy, better digestion, and most importantly, weight that comes off and stays off. If this gave you the aha you needed, tap like so more people see it. Subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy for simple, step-by-step strategies that actually work. Tell me in the comments, which exit door are you opening this week? Hydration, fiber, sleep, or movement? When you're ready for the next step, watch the video linked on screen. It walks you through the exact morning routine that keeps insulin low and fat burning high. So today's plan gets even more effective. I'll see you there.